Hey, we're back, part 2, y'all. Thanks for being here. So I'm going to pull some letters here, and please note that I'm not only going to be channeling from the letters, I'll be channeling from my crown chakra as well. Okay. And whatever you guys pick up that I don't pick up off of this energy, please use your own intuition. Listen to yourself over me. All right. What do we need to see in this energy? Can we get 9 and then I'll channel whatever else comes up? We have C. Colorado could be significant. Somebody could be on cocaine, I mean. Not you, Divine Pisces. Whoever distorted this information about you. Okay, we have CJ. So CJ could be significant, or JC. Okay, we're just going to take all of them. We have E, R, D, and I. Confidential informant energy out here, F and B. Feds are significant. Somebody's name could be Rex. Okay, we're not going to take all those. We're just going to take one more card here, Spirit. Please and thank you. We have N. All right. The color red could be significant. Something about a ride, R-I-D-E, is significant. Somebody's name could be Ned. FBI is significant. Damn, I said feds are significant, and now we have FBI. So this could be a federal crime that was committed against you, Divine Pisces. Something about a den, D-E-N, or Denver, or Denmark could be significant. Somebody could be a ref, like a referee. Something about a bid is significant. We have Biden out here, B-I-D-E-N. That could be significant. That could be somebody's last name, or... That'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? I'm just kidding. Anybody who his last name that is. No offense. Okay. Wow. Something about... Okay, Finland could be significant. We have Finn. Somebody's name could be Finn. Somebody's name could be Deb. Something about decorations could be significant, or holidays. You're being set free here, Divine Pisces. C-F-R-E. E. Somebody's name could be Bren, or Bren, or Brenton, Brendan. F-R-I-E-N-D, friend, is significant. Why am I getting a reference to the Berenstain Bears? That's significant. Somebody's a rebel, R-E-B-E-L, rebel. Or somebody is like trying to rebel against a... I don't know, you? Something about somebody's neck is significant. Something about a corporation or incorporated is significant, I-N-C. Something about Friday could be significant, F-R-I-D-A-Y. Something about the ER could be significant. Somebody could work at an ER, or EMS could even be significant here. Something about dinner or dining is significant. Somebody could work in a restaurant or something about a fiend is significant. Washington, D.C. could be significant. Something about Bree. Somebody's name could be Bree or Brianna or Brittany. Somebody's name could be Ben. Something about rhinestones could be significant, or I don't know, pork rinds. Something about rye, or I'm thinking of the bread rye, but the energy's still here. Okay. Something about a best friend could be significant. Maybe an ex-best friend or an ex-friend. We have die right here. That could be significant. Something about Jen is significant. Somebody's name could be Jen. Something about somebody cried. Okay, somebody's bride. JCN. That used to be, that's literally my high school letters. So something about high school could be significant. Maybe high school friends, or a charger could be significant. The colors green and white could be significant. Okay, 2001 could be significant. That's when I graduated high school. Something about a bride. Something about a drink is significant. Somebody's name could be Dre. Something is cringe. Something about fringe. Okay. I think that's enough for now. If I come up with anything else, I'll let you know, and I'll probably channel some more after I watch this back. So I'll also put channelings in. Something about caller ID is significant. I'll put channelings in the comments. Okay, well, it's safe to say that feds or FBI could be involved here for somebody, or even local law enforcement, or the justice system is significant here. Okay, maybe something is being charged about, or somebody's going to be convicted of something here. Okay. There's that Knight of Swords energy. It's in reverse. Somebody was very reckless in this energy. Okay. Show us what we need to see. Can we see 8, please? Denial. About... Somebody's in denial about some sort of defense that they do not have. Two of Swords, Seven of Wands reverse. Somebody can't defend themselves here. Tell me more. Queen of Swords reversed, a liar. Cannot defend themselves here. There's some sort of information that they distorted. There could be, documents could be distorted here, or altered, or falsified, forged. Okay, Queen of Swords reverse always gives me that type of energy. Yeah, Notary Public could be significant. Okay, false people are significant here. Tell me more. King of Swords reverse. Wow, this could be a couple of liars. Okay, it does not have to be. They do not have to be romantic. They could be. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is significant since I just said it. But Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is significant. Okay, we have the Fool, trying to act innocent here, trying to act like they didn't do something, trying to defend themselves but failing at it. They're in some sort of denial here. Wow, what is going on here? Six of Wands reverse. They're failing at these lies, or, you know, trying to defend themselves here. We have the Five of Wands reverse, telling me that there's some sort of conflict resolution here. Okay, somebody's can't bring you some sort of conflict through some sort of distorted information because they're being exposed. Maybe they're being investigated. Doesn't have to be, but the energy's certainly here. Tell me more about these liars. The Magician reverse, Gemini, Virgo. Okay, heavy manipulation here through lies, word magic, or, you know, distortion of information on documents. The Tower. What is going on here, Spirit? One more about these liars. We have the Two of Pentacles. Some sort of big change coming in here. We have the Nine of Wands. Okay, you're keeping your boundaries up against these liars. This is the opposition that you outsmarted in some way, shape, or fashion. What's below the Two of Pentacles? Three of Cups. Three of Pentacles. There's betrayal here. I just saw the Ten of Swords. Okay, so it feels like with this Two of Pentacles that somebody's trying to juggle something. They're trying to defend themselves in this situation. They're trying to, but they have no way to defend themselves. Okay, maybe they, I don't know what this is. Two of Pentacles on the bottom of this deck too. Yeah, they're worried about something they did in the past here. Five of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Two of Pentacles. They're trying to juggle something about some sort of money here. They're trying to juggle something that they did in the past when it comes to money. Okay, so they're trying to, I feel like they're trying to fix something, or make something look legal, or justify something, or something. What is this? Six of Pentacles in the back just came off. So this is some sort of gift, or this is some sort of, there could be payments here or bribery in this situation in order to receive something that you actually deserved and they didn't. Five of Pentacles. All right. What's going on here? Tell me about this denial, please. Whoa. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And I just laid this right on top of the Magician in reverse. So there's some sort of energy manipulation or work. Okay, with the Eight of Pentacles, there's something that somebody did repeatedly here that they're in denial about. Okay, so identity theft could definitely be significant. I see Judgment. And the Hierophant. Oh boy. Some sort of business, organization, or institution could be under judgment. It doesn't have to be. This could be somebody with a title that's under judgment. These could be official people with a title who are under judgment, but they're in the reverse because they're liars and they're distorting some sort of information here in a malicious fashion. Okay, they have no defense for what they did. What's the Seven of Wands reverse? Page of Wands. That's good news if they can't defend themselves for you. Okay, maybe they're learning some sort of eye-opening news here. That they're unable to defend themselves. Chariot from the wall. From the wall. Chariot and Justice. Oh, shit. Tell me about the Queen of Swords reverse. For some of you, these could be two official people. Yeah, who actually are liars. It could be two attorneys. It doesn't have to be. Could be one person who's working with a dirty attorney. Doesn't have to be. Yeah, wow. Look at this. I'm not taking these, but these are the 2 cards that just came out. There's 2 more down here. I'm going to check them out in a second. They're face down. These came face up. Excuse me, face ape. Apes could be significant. 7 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. Looks like somebody stole a lot of money here. Through some sort of falsified information, falsified documents, altered documents, forgery, identity theft, fraud. That's what it looks like here. And they may have had some sort of victory in it, and now they're having to defend themselves. Or they're having to try and defend themselves, but look, this is who they stole it from. Empress and the Temperance. See, this is not going to turn out well for them. This is a failure. They might be publicly humiliated or embarrassed in this situation for some sort of heavy manipulation that you had to defend yourself against. 4 of Pentacles. Trying to control what's yours. Trying to control your new beginning here. Tell me about the Queen of Swords in reverse. 1 card at a time, if you don't mind. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. 5 of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse just landed right on top of this 9 of Wands. And that is giving me the energy of, you know, them slowing down your finances and you having to defend yourself against it. Slowing down or halting your finances by taking something from you. That 7 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, they took something from you. But now this person is losing out on some sort of finances, or something is not steady in their finances here. Okay, maybe they had you in lack here. I think we already said something like that. Okay, so, whoa. We have the Sun. They're being exposed here. What else do we have? Whew, it's too many, Spirit. Tell me about this King of Swords in reverse. So for some of you, 2 of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is like a romantic couple, like a mother and a father. They don't have to be. Okay, they could be anybody, but for some of you it is. For some of you, this is attorneys. For some of you, this is somebody who, in your family possibly, who's working with an attorney, or there's some sort of, it doesn't have to be your family. Take it where it resonates, you guys. This could be ex-bosses who are trying to juggle defending themselves here, what they did, a crime. They're trying to justify to the law what they did that was highly manipulative. Okay, we have the High Priestess and the Temperance. We're not going to take these. I'm just going to show them to you. So we have an Empress, High Priestess, Temperance energy, who they came against here. Who actually outsmarted them. Okay, who's actually having some sort of success, even though they tried to stop you from having success. We have the 7 of Cups and the Empress. They're trying to confuse you, or they're trying to put up illusions about you. They're trying to avoid this conflict resolution with some sort of manipulation. They're trying to avoid some sort of public humiliation or mockery or failure here. What's the 6 of Wands reverse? 7 of Pentacles, yeah. Whatever they invested in is bringing them a lot of embarrassment. Okay, whatever distorted information here is bringing them a lot of embarrassment. It could be your family. 10 of Cups. It does not have to be, though. They could still be waiting on something, but what they're going to get instead of whatever they're waiting on is a failure. 5 of Cups. Emotional turmoil. What's the 5 of Wands reverse? We have the Moon. Some sort of conflict resolution is coming to whatever was hidden here, or whatever these people are trying to hide or keep hidden. A collaboration. A dirty collaboration. Then we have the 5 of Swords and the World. Yeah, some sort of conflict or crime energy is, there's an end coming to it, or there's some sort of end of a cycle when it comes to this being successful. I'm not going to take these. We have the Nine of Pentacles reverse with the Page of Swords reverse. Okay, so more distorted information and money in the reverse. Maybe they distorted information and said that you were codependent and they needed to take care of you or something here. Okay, conservatorships or power of attorney could be significant in this energy, but it's false. They could have gossiped about you not being able to handle your own finances here or some shit. Okay, that's definitely not the truth. What's the Magician in reverse, please? Queen of Pentacles. So it's like they manipulated information about you. Okay, Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Somebody who's actually very financially stable, knows how to handle their finances. Somebody who does things on their own. Somebody who, you know, isn't codependent. So they manipulated information about you. What's the Nine of Wands? That's why you put your boundaries up against them. Okay, that's why you're on guard with these people. What's the Nine of Wands? Five of Pentacles. Wow. You're also on guard because you know that they took money from you. They put you in some sort of lack here, and that's why your boundaries are up. That's why you're on guard, because you know they took money from you. Okay, but you're actually in Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles energy. So maybe that's confirmation. Maybe that's how you outsmarted these people, is you walked away and built something on your own here. Yeah, had a brand new beginning. Okay, you made some sort of plans without them. And they're moving along quite rapidly. And let's go ahead and say successfully. Alright, so Nine of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. You may have learned something new in order to get to this position, Divine Pisces. Okay. Oh, wow. Man, what the hell? I just got... Somebody could have tried to poison you, Divine Pisces, because I just got cyanide energy once I glanced over here. So, for somebody, that's significant. So, maybe they tried to knock somebody off in this energy. Because some sort of distortion of information or information distortion or lies weren't working. Okay, so it's like they showed their cards and they did something that would potentially take you out of here. Let's cut this LC back here for part 3.